Is this your card?
No. Yeah, you little Houdini, that is it.
Daddy, I did it again!
Oh, sorry. I was having a wardrobe malfunction. No, there's been no pre-gaming. Today we are going to be looking at Speakeasy Motors Americans Maple. Today we are going to be looking at Speakeasy Motors American Whiskey Company's Double Toast. Hey, that almost makes sense with today and the big beautiful bill. Except for I keep hearing a couple people talking about the gambling part of it, and if they're gonna if Trump alienates people away from the gambling, which is like 4 times the size of the 2A movement. Either way, there's so many lies about it. I'll just say, congratulations. This is what I voted for, hopefully. But I've also been told that the person from Obama's past, starts with a P, that they slipped it into the bill. Now, how is that legal? Yes. I like the frizzles. What? Maybe bloody beers tomorrow? 35 hours so far. I work Saturday. Blah, blah, blah. 4-day-a-week shit's getting old. And then Lily, what's up? I'll just do this. Does this answer the question? Love you. Mike's still typing. Okay, sorry. I can't wait to try this. Obviously, you know that I've tried all of them, and somebody drank all of this, except for this. We are not going to stand for that. This is like some of the more impressive stuff that has rifled through the collection. On the nose, you get the oakiness, and then it brings a little thing that like tickles your nose, and it's kind of misleading because, let's see, what was the level? 43%. I'm downstairs doing the review. I do have to go grab something out of my truck, but that's not going to be for at least an hour. If you're still out there, I might force you to drink a beer. Yeah, it takes a lot of force. It's just, just everything about this. It smells good. It's almost like a floral citrus. But I could care less how it smells. That's why I love Limburger. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers to the big, beautiful bill that'll be getting signed tomorrow on the 4th of July. Yeah, kind of floral. It might even have some Bloody Mary mix in it, just to piss you off. And I never did go to their website or look at this stuff. It's just like I said the other day. I mean, especially the maple rye. It's like one of the first things that I can sit and pour into a glass and enjoy every sip of it. I mean, it doesn't say anything about being sipping whiskey, but it's so completely not any of the other ones. The Knob Creek is just, I hate the smoked maple Knob Creek, and I have one bottle with this much, and I have another unopened bottle because NIHAP sent them for the person who we won't mention. And a little bit better, I got the Bird Dog mesquite brown sugar, and I think I might be responsible for most of this. It's about a half a bottle left of it. What else we got lurking back here? Appleton Estates, Paul Mason. And they've all been excellent. Speakeasy Motors. So, hang on. Don't want to let it go to waste. I'm not the kind of person that saves bottles or anything. Actually. Oh. I might be able to get that label off of there. Wouldn't that be exciting for me? And I got the perfect spot right next to Lily's Tiger. Oh yeah, she wants to stick. There it is. The first the first. Yeah, I'm not going to re-aim it. It's just all complicated. Then I got to get it right. And if it's off a little bit, John sits at home with his micrometer on his monitor, making sure that everything's good. As is, I kind of had to bring it down a little bit because, well, maybe you can't see. Oh no, there's the pipe that's running right here, and it has you can't use that as level because it's not level. It's a waste pipe. Waste has to flow through it. Hey, remember when Christine thought that when you took a shit, there was like a whole different pipe so shit could leave your house? But if you washed your hands, it was a different pipe that left your house? Okay, let's get into the comments. First, cheap old gun guy. Are you living a quiet, very pleasant life? Then you definitely need a storm to remember that you live in a chaotic universe and not a paradise. Smarmony says second. I can just tell by the way he typed that he's weepy. Salty box of naked in the house. I like a naked box. Poco says you're not if that adult toy count has clothing. Oh, it counts as clothing. Mr. 27 says naked house. Salty says, back to Mr. 27, best house on the block. Smile Money says, the Scar clone came from the Hornet Fixer. He had a drawing on his channel after reaching a milestone, well, before it was removed by YouTube, if my memory is correct. Well, that's awesome. Doesn't really surprise me at all. Not the one bit. I still think it's funny that Pete tells me that he just got done making a holster for Hornet Fixer right after he told me when my holster would be shipping out. And I said, you know what's funny about what you just said, Pete? The fact that Hornet Fixer, you're shipping out a holster for Hornet Fixer, and I just ordered a holster for the gun that I got from Hornet Fixer. And that's when we both, talked about Jim, and we both got weepy, and then we hugged, and then we had sex. Oh my. Number one is we don't know what it is anymore. Now it's just the mystery bottle. New York grains, age a minimum of 2 years. Hand bottled by Liquid Mercantile in Pine Bush, New York. www.Speakeasy Motors Whiskey Company.com. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go check it out. I haven't done so yet, but there it is right there. www. Bet she don't go running in that outfit. Salty says, I need to find me some grape Mad Dog 2020 to go with that fiery hot tuna. Yes, like that fiery hot tuna. Rich says, cheers all, cheers, Rich. Poco says, not it. Well, the question was a good dude. No, just keep. I think Poco's trying to see how long it takes to break the internet with naughty memes without getting your shit pulled. But then again, maybe Poco would like to get his shit tugged. Oh, so the on display gun. So I took something out of Jay Wolf's book. I really like this little guy, mainly because it reminds me of Miss Parker's gun. It's not Miss Parker's gun, so I only sort of like it. It's not like I touch it and then go touch myself. I like it because it's a cool little gun, even though it has some serious flaws. I know how to fix that. You just take a sledgehammer and let's see, I have to remember which way. One of them is the detent for the safety, and the other one is the actually I can tell you just by looking at it. Drift it that way and pull everything off the left side, and all your problems are cured. But can't do that with this, or I would have already. So what I did is I got this new drill press that I bought from Matt, that he bought from John, neighbor John, and I decided that I took a 10mm drill bit and I drilled out the chamber on it. Actually, the whole barrel with a 10mm, and then I took like a round file and I pounded it through the barrel, turning it the whole way so that it would make some grooves. And then I took a caliper and I measured this, and then I drilled out the chamber area so that I could get a 10mm round to fit in it. And Sharky? Really? Seriously? Come on. There it is. You know you saw it. And after all, a double stack 9mm mags takes 10mm ammo. I had to take a Dremel and relieve out the rest of the hand grip, but it does. I mean, it's good for one shot because you can't get another round in there, so it's kind of like a bolt action, semi-automatic, fully automatic, single shot pistol. God, why Smith & Wesson ever had to mess with a good thing? The reset on all of those, any of them, is impressive as hell. Maybe I should have something other than. And Smile Money says you have an EDC gun, smart arse. How many times have you used it in your life? It is not called EDU, everyday use. Okay, point taken. Smile Money, you're going to Texas with Jeremy. Wow, I'm surprised you never mentioned it. Yeah, you probably be driving right by hops and lead, like this. Hey, he's been here, so it's not like he already knows what a good thing is. When his wife fell asleep and we'd Brokeback Mountain on the couch. Fuck yeah. NIHAP, I have to say, these are some record territory bottles. See, it's not that I really like this. It's just that the sooner that I can drink them, the sooner that they're gone, and then, you know, I can, you know, close the channel down. Hey, did I ever mention that my box of foam showed up? Smile Money? If I did, I'm sorry I'm repeating myself. Nice ass. Yeah. Bike life. Bike seat going. Yeah. Hi, Poco. Smile Money, I think... Okay, so if I would have taken a few days before I ordered the foam, I might not have ordered the foam. Or maybe you can just rip on me for being lazy. I went through the cases, grabbed the JP case, opened it up, and I put the JP in it, and I was like, the only thing that changed on the JP is the, I don't understand. Oh, I had the Bushnell Elite with the sunshade on it, and it was a little bit longer than the scope that's on it now, the ER25. The ER25, the sunshade is built into the scope. American Optics. So I'm like, do I want to change? I've got the manual and the tool kit and a cleaning kit and a place for mags and a place for some high-end rounds, and do I really want to have... No, I don't. Shut the case, put it back. Okay, that means I don't need to order another thing of foam. The one that's coming will work out just fine. So I open up the Mosin case, and I'm like, once again, it was just where the scope, well, actually it was the scope, and I went from the Boyd stock to, or from the, you know the thing. I went from the stock that I had to the Boyd's, and I realized that evidently I had cut out a little bit more with the Boyd stock than I did the other one. So it was just a matter of where the scope was once again. Do I really want to have to No. Shut the case, put it back. Now I'm down to just the green case, which was originally cut for the 24-inch. And it has to be, I mean, the case... Oof. The case works great because even I can't even put that rifle in one of my soft cases because it's a 24-inch barrel with the tanker brake and the fixed Luth AR stock on it. So the only thing it fits in is the Pelican case. So I open it up and I'm like, okay, well, what if I put this rifle in it? And I grabbed the, wow, it's been a long frickin' day in the humidity. The KS-47. Laid the KS-47 down in it and realized that I only had to alter one little spot of foam, and that worked. So now it works for the 24-inch and the KS-47. Then I grabbed the my run and gun, and because that's small and short and blah blah blah, that didn't give a shit. So that would fit, even though that one would probably go in a soft case because it's short. Might even be able to go in one of my secret bags. So then I grabbed the DRG Manufacturing, and if I bring that somewhere, I definitely want that in a hard case, and realized that that worked without altering anything. Then I grabbed, I don't know, long story short, that case, as it is right now, works with 5 different rifles. Granted, what if you wanted to bring 3 of those 5, then somebody's going to have to go somewhere else. And going off of the level of investment, or should I say replacement cost, like if I was going to go out, basically if the 24-inch AR-15 goes, that has to go on that case, because that's the only thing that it fits in. After that, the 300 Blackout with the Wraith on it. Even with the little red dot, the Vortex on the side, even that worked. I mean, I had to alter the foam by cutting out a few areas to make it work for 5 different rifles. So I have a box. I've got this, which is good if I change my mind on any of the small cases. Right now, one case has been unaltered. One case is set up for 4 pistols with optics or not with optics, and another one is the cameras, long-range cameras. So and the only other case that I have is the one that I got from Mr. Holster. It's really antiquish looking compared to a Pelican case. It's a steel case, and it has 4 latches that all lock through a long sliding bar. So you put a padlock right here, and it locks that bar in place. And Scott either didn't use it, because I would think if it had been used ever, there'd be signs of either oil from a freshly cleaned gun being in it, or maybe debris from a gun well shot at the range. It has none of the above, but the foam is less dense than this foam, so I think and then it's got the egg crate on the foam. It's got 2 layers of flat, and then it has an egg crate glued to the top. So hypothetically speaking, you could put something in there that isn't too bulky, like anything that doesn't have optics on it, or say a shotgun. So I might use that as the case to bring. I think I can get both the Beretta A300 and Alice in that case without having to cut or chop or do anything with it. So yeah, I guess I smile moneyed a case so I didn't have to re-smile money a case. So I don't know if the fact that I now have a Pelican case that's capable of transporting a bare minimum, it's probably capable of transporting every single AR-15 that I own right now. I did not try an AR-10 in it, but that might work also. But I mean, in one aspect you may say you threw away the money for that foam, but I also paid $29 for more than enough foam to do a big Pelican case. And this is what was left over after doing the Blackhawk case that I bought from my buddy James, that he was using for the Beretta shotgun. And I don't know, he fucked up cutting the foam or something, because when he showed up with the Beretta originally and didn't want to trade any knives or anything because he needed the money, he had some foam that wasn't part of that case in it. Yeah, it was, and so I had to order a replacement for what he had messed with. So right now it just looks like a brand new case on the outside and on the inside, because it's not cut for anything. I thought if I cut it for something, I might cut it for this, but crowd pleaser. That's for riots. And then of course we have this apps, and it's like I said, it's unique for you to hear me saying this. This is one of the coolest things. I know someone is going to want to shoot me with something for even saying this, but right now, if you came to me and said you can either keep the M1 Grand or you can keep the Ishapore, I keep that. I don't know. Yeah, and I've shot both of them, so it's not like I can say, well, I've shot that one, but I haven't shot the M1, so I've got... No, there's just this, I don't know, there's just something so absolutely unlike me when I say so fucking utterly sexy about that. And it's fun to shoot. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't touch that, Sharky. Yes. I'd take the girl too. Cobra says D9. D9 has already been called as a hit. Poco says, epic song. You fucking right it is. I'm not going to show a picture of a pirate without even thinking about playing that song. Poco, in for the flashlight after you get last year's stuff. It's my wife's fault. What he's talking about is we did a little barter, and I procrastinated. And I procrastinated, and then I finally put everything in a box and sent it to him. And yet here we are. Yet you won't hear me say anything because I am the king of procrastination. As a matter of fact, I might have mumbled something about putting Mike's box together and getting it out last week, and I now see that never happened. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to find a box for Mike's stuff, and because it's been so long, I need to sweeten the deal. Mike, I just want you to know I thought of you the other day. I'm up at the place to turn in our paperwork for our conceal and carry renewal stuff, and there's a big box and it says free gun locks. When no one was looking, I almost went over and filled my pockets with them just so, because you said, you can send them to me. Maybe what I need to do, Mike, is I got a small pile of knives that I offered to James for, he had a Vortex red dot that I offered. First of all, I definitely did not screw him over at all. The amount of stuff that I gave him in exchange for the Blackhawk case, I should have 2 of them, but I was just trying to be nice, and I put a pile of stuff together, and it was like, no, yeah, just because you're a libtard, I'd put super glue around the shaft. Consider the job done. But yeah, he had a Vortex red dot, exactly like the one that's on the AR-10. Jeremy, you had the AR-10 for a little while. It's that one. That's the one that I got from Alex, actually. It does red or green, and it's a good red dot. It's just by today's standards, it's like gigantar. But I would never get rid of it for 2 reasons. One, as I got it from Alex. Alex, where are you? I miss you. I miss you a lot. What are you wearing right now? Yeah, you had one of those, and it was like, I was like, you know, I'm offering this, and that's about it. And it's like, but yeah, maybe I'll send you some pictures and say, in exchange for taking too much time, which of these three would you like as a consolation round? Small titties need love too. David J. Effin Brown says Duluth PD dispatched to 4th level of the parking ramp to interview friend of jumper without wings. Sounds like an abrupt stop on the sidewalk. Yeah, we also had a murder. Some guy stabbed his wife to death not too far from here. Poco says F9. What? I mention his name and he calls. Sorry. I got David. I apologize. I have to diss you. Stop. Yes. Poco, okay, you know who. What's the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow carrying a coconut? Okay, we'll ask her. Hey Google, what's the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow carrying a coconut?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
You are fucking fired!
I'm sorry to hear that.
God, you make my dick droop. Hey Google, you think there'll ever be like a sex toy attached to Hey Google so like I could get my knob throbbed while I talk to you at the same time? So where do we fall on that whole sex toy thing? Hey Google, what's the temperature right now?
The temperature in Duluth right now is 67 degrees.
If it was only 2 degrees warmer, what would it be? You won't even answer that? Hey Google, if it was 67 degrees and then it became 2 degrees warmer, what would the temperature be?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Hey Google, what's 69 plus 2? No, sorry. Skip that. No, you're pissing me off. Hey Google, what's 67 plus 2?
According to Brainly, therefore, 67 divided by 2 equals 33.
Shut up. That's not what I fucking asked. And I wasn't talking to you. Sometimes you just gotta step back and smell the butthole. I mean, flowers. Yeah, I didn't feel like driving. I was on the bike, which that's actually kind of funny that I would say I didn't feel like driving back over to Superior. So I had to go to Super One and get some nanas, Jeremy. Jeremy just fucking screaming at his television. Fucking Nan, you fucking retard! If I take you to fucking Texas, you can ride in the back on the box. Oh yeah? At least I can smoke back there. Oh. Yeah. Look at that head, bad, huh? Shit, yeah. Looks like there might have been some floaties in that. Well, they just got sterilized. Oh, yeah. This reminds me of Joey's sister. Throw a hot dog down a hallway and never hits the sides. Rookie move. I never checked for dead things on the glass. Well, they're happy now. Bohemian Hunting Club! Dude. We've been like friends like for frickin' ever. I gotta go over and check. Hey, even though I miss 90% of your videos, he still comes over here every now and then. There's a few of you that could take. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Listen, you're being rude.
I know.
You're fake.
I know I'm being rude.
Stop being rude.
I know.
Satan is.
I'm truly sorry.
Oh, come on now. That ain't even bullshit. That's horse shit.
Okay. Actually, I'm not sorry. McLean, the big bill is back on for us. Fingers crossed. Yeah, except for nothing has really changed other than the money. You still have to go through everything and have your rights violated for SBRs and suppressors. Does the $200 make a difference on suppressors to me? Not a fucking bit. Now the $200 for the SBR part does, because that... See, here's the thing. Do I list Alice as an SBR just so that I can't get in trouble for the brace not having a strap on it? Strap on it? I mean, if I could, trust me, before I got the thing from Odinworks, you never saw Alice in her normal, as you would see her in the wild. Just on camera, she had a brace. The rest of the time, hey, ATF, I found this in the parking lot. This must be yours. I mean, I wouldn't change anything about Alice. I don't like Alice when I put a stock on Alice. I like Alice with the Odinworks. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Just doing my part to recycle. Big, beautiful beer and butt. McLean, I don't care what anybody says. Three fingers is a lot for me.
Warning, bullshit alert.
I've had 5. And he didn't even whimper. McLean, naturals only, no bolt-ons. Wait, happy hump day, my friends. You should ask Google how many tanks of gas does it take for a 150 horsepower VMAX to get to Sturgis. Hey Google, from my present location, How many fuel stops would it...
How many what?
Don't interrupt me when I'm fucking talking. Hey Google, how many fuel stops would it take for me to get to Sturgis on a 1988 Yamaha VMAX?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Hey Google, I can go 107 miles on my motorcycle on one take of gas. How many times would I have to stop to get to Sturgis?
Sorry, I don't understand. But I found something related. Do you want to know how many miles can a motorcycle go on one tank of gas?
I think I just fucking told you that. Hey Google, what's the smallest caliber round that it would take to go straight through you?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Salty. I like some of the Indian motorcycles, but from what I've observed, they are way overpriced. And if you need something fixed, the parts are hard to find, and the dealerships, if one is nearby, will charge stupid money to fix it. Even though Harley has made some stupid marketing decisions, their bikes are reasonably priced and relatively easy to work on. I still prefer rice burner bikes though. Best ridden naked. Well, he's flipped a lot more motorcycles than me, so I'm just going to have to bite my tongue and just say whatever he says. But neither a Harley or an Indian are my style of bikes. I have seen 2 Harley Davidsons in my three Harley Davidsons in my lifetime that I actually would want. A Willie G Special, the I don't know what one it was. It was like a fake for sale that John found one out in Maine, and it was the exact same picture as one I found here. It was part of a scam. It was the wheels were solid aluminum. There was no spokes, and it was silver, and I don't even know what model even was. And then the V-Rod, and the motor in the V-Rod is made by Ferrari. Just as a footnote. I'm not really a fan of forward controls. I don't even know what the Indian has. On the other hand, I have seen. Now just remember, other than the V-Rod, everything that I've ever liked that was a Harley was not something that you can go buy off a showroom floor. There was something special about it, except for the V-Rod. Now, on Indian, they have several models that I have said, that is sexy. But for me, what made the difference for me is I used to watch a show, and me and Christine actually ended up watching it, is a guy would get on a bike, go for a ride, and he'd go for a ride, and he was mic'd up, and he would talk about the bike. He would spend a couple weeks with the bike before he did the recording for his series, and he absolutely loved the Indian, the performance, it's just everything about it. Michael, Matson was 67 years old, and yes, it really pisses me off. One of my favorite things that he ever did was the series Mr. Chapel. Michael Matson, dead at the age of 67. He was in Free Willy. God damn, I cried my head off. Just kidding. Mr. 27's 24th. Mr. 27 says, party time at Brubomi show. Mr. 27 says, where art thou, Multi 357 man? Have you ever thought maybe he doesn't show up because you're here? Just trying to start some shit.
That's such fake news.
I know, but if it pisses him off. Sharky, cheers all. Package on deck. Here we go. Hey, look. Sharky on deck. Fuck with me, you fucking Dutchie. Yes. She's got like the biggest nipples. Smile Money says, sorry for your loss of Crate Club sponsorship. The website doesn't suggest it's no longer taking subscriptions, but then again, they may be cutting expenses, which would be finding down operations. Yeah, that would be me. I mean, trust me, if I was them, I wouldn't send shit to me. Unless half of everybody unless 40 people order a box. Sharky, love the wear marks on the signal. Yeah, I love the signal. I want it with me. Would I like it to look brand new all the time? Yeah, but it doesn't look like that if you use it. Smile Money, now you need to find a buyer for the JP. No, willing to pay or near the value you have invested. Can you try Gunbroker and set a reserve? I have no experience. It would certainly give a large pool of potential buyers. Yeah, I think you can set a reserve, but Smile Money, I cannot sell the JP. I have basically promised the JP to Samantha. If I leave nothing when I leave this miserable world and go to what I truly hope is the dimension, the galaxy of love, and everything is happy, and the chicks never say no, because she's one of my personal favorites. I can't deal with the wrath of what would happen if Sam found out I sold the JP. I have to look at it as not an investment into my future, but an investment into my daughter's happiness, because one of the greatest days ever was watching Sam and Christine shoot the JP for the better part. I don't know. I finally had to take the ammo away from Samantha. Sharky, lots of good stuff. Salty sent ya. Yes. Almost all of it's already gone. Sharky says, Echo 10, I dedicate this one to Jolson. Sorry, did I say 10? Echo 8, he's going, what the fuck did he just say? Echo 8, that is sunk. That was the last ship. This game is over. Now the question is was that the last game or not? We are at 38. Oh shit, I'm fucked. Wow, missed that one by a landslide. If people are interested in playing, I'll keep doing it. If it's... Gotta let me know. Sharky SH, nice outro utters. Laugh out loud. Smart money. Now, is there a read more? Now you need to find a person willing to pay what you have invested in the JP. Not an easy task. Gun broker, reserve policy, blah, blah, blah. What did we already talk about this? No. Love you. Tom, Eric, if you're going to review Old English 800 and Mad Dog 2020, you really need to do a review of Schaefer's Light. You owe it to your legacy. I'll look into it. Violet. Din. Grape, drunk, and shotgun nice. Do a skull schwat. Hey, standing in as a... Oh, God. No, it's way over there. Standing in as a skull shot. Well, first of all, there's about a shot left in here. Mike says cheers. Mike says nice box of goodies from Salty. Mike says... I've owned Jeeps all my life, man. Smile money. The big bill passed. The conservatives are in much better position to stay in control during midterms and hopefully gain seats to reduce the impact of the rhinos winning. Agreed. The more work is needed, but will provide a firm foundation. I just hope the thing about gambling is not true, or if it was put in there, how that works. I mean, how, if you are not part of the committee, that you can slip shit into a bill? That'd be like, I see it laying on a table, and I put in there that Eric gets a Lamborghini for himself, and a Bugatti Chiron for Christine, and Indian motorcycle for her, and I'm happy with what I have. I wouldn't mind taking the brand new VMAX for a ride, but as far as I'm concerned, I have my dream bike. Smile money. I am surprised that the mystery box companies ever sold a subscription. You ever heard of the expression like buying a pig in a poke? Okay, here we are. And what do I think of... Hold that thought. Oh yeah. What do I think of Speakeasy Motors, American Whiskey Company's Double Toast? Well, I would give the Maple Rye a 10, and I would give the Double Toast a 9. A 9. And the second whiskey label ever to grace the halls of shame. Smile Money says, cheers, clubbers. It's a beautiful day. It's a big, beautiful day. Rich says, cheers, clubbers. I'm gonna burp. I'm gonna burp. I'm gonna burp. I'm gonna burp, burp, burp. And Cobra says, club. Okay, let's start at the beginning. No, I don't. Stop trying to sell me shit, YouTube. Newest first. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Smile Money. Keep the gay stuff to yourself, Fake Captain. You have many followers that would love to hear about your fantasies. As for me, I actually have a repulsive reflex. Well, this one didn't help you. Dun, 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 all accounted for. Now over to ladies. Her first. Even though she's got bigger tits, yeah, her first. Maybe her first only. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Sort by newest first. Smile Money says, hey, first here. One Sky Zero, missing a trash can is one of the symptoms. Hey, it was a difficult shot. It was like a foot away. Yes. And Wade buying another flashlight, which I don't need, simply based on the coolness factor. Wade, if you're getting the Defender, you're gonna have to tell me what you think, because this might end up being my work light replacing the night core, because the lock feature on the night core works, but it kind of pisses me off. Hey, I would not stand here and say, buy one of these, but I gave you guys a way of getting one even cheaper, but fuck, I really love the fact that the direction that they're going. I mean, especially when I do a lot of work where I need, like under a cabinet, you can lean this up against under a cabinet and it doesn't roll and then fall because of its design. I love it. Not to mention, if you wanted to, you can turn it into the oops. Come on, you can do it. It's a virgin. Spread it. Sorry. And it's actually not so heavy that it's but in all fairness, is it going to untopple the ThruNite or the Olight? I don't know. I like both companies. I'd have to say, because of longevity, I'm a little bit more loyal to ThruNite. Ooh, the Patreon money has gone up. I appreciate you guys, because I'm going to have to use that to do Texas. And I'm hoping with recent events there's not going to be any wow, what the fuck that is. It's real. I take that over her. I hope there's not going to be any events that's going to change things. Because, okay, Cobra's got the last comment. Okay, I gotta A, go start dinner, and B, drink with Mike, because this was just a test. So we will end up taking a look at this one. I apologize to Speakeasy Motors. They made the maple rye too good, and I spilt the bottle, and it all Matt took it.
That was bullshit.
I know, I drank it. It was really good. Okay, cheers. Maybe see you tomorrow. Otherwise, go to Locked and Loaded. We'll probably talk about the big, beautiful bill. Not tired of winning.